Welcome back to Rev Review, where we don't just talk about cars, we experience them. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic compact off-roaders ever made, the 2026. This is not just a refresh or a minor update, this is Suzuki doubling down on the Jimny's legendary character while refining it for modern drivers. So imagine you're standing in front of this car for the first time, keys in hand, ready to explore both city streets and untamed trails. The moment you see the 2026 Suzuki Jimny, it's clear that Suzuki hasn't tried to turn it into something it's not. The boxy, upright silhouette is still proudly intact, and that's exactly why fans love it. The flat clamshell hood, round LED headlights, and vertical grille give it a rugged, old-school charm that feels refreshingly honest in a world of overly aggressive SUVs. The front bumper has been slightly redesigned for better approach angles, and subtle skid plate detailing adds a functional, purpose-built look. Around the sides, the squared-off wheel arches house chunky all-terrain tires that immediately hint at this car's off-road intentions. The short wheelbase and compact proportions make it look like a mountain goat on wheels, small, tough, and ready to climb anything. At the rear, the Jimny stays true to tradition with its side-hinged tailgate and rear-mounted spare wheel, a design that's as practical as it is iconic. The taillights are now LED, offering better visibility and a modern touch without losing the classic vibe. Suzuki has also introduced new color options for 2026, including earthy greens, desert beige tones, and a striking matte gray, all of which suit the Jimny's adventurous personality perfectly. Whether parked in the city or covered in mud on a trail, this car looks at home everywhere. Step inside, and you'll immediately notice that the interior has matured while keeping its rugged soul. The cabin of the 2026 Jimny feels more refined, but it hasn't gone soft. The dashboard is upright and functional, with chunky buttons and knobs that are easy to use even with gloves on. The materials are more durable this time around, with improved plastics and better fit and finish, designed to handle dust, dirt, and daily wear. Suzuki knows this car will be used hard, and the interior reflects that mindset. The centerpiece of the cabin is the updated touchscreen infotainment system, now larger and more responsive. It supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, making navigation and media access seamless whether you're commuting or exploring remote locations. The digital driver display has also been upgraded, offering clearer graphics and useful off-road information like pitch, roll, and compass data. The steering wheel feels solid in your hands, with integrated controls that are intuitive and easy to reach. Seating comfort has improved noticeably for 2026. The front seats offer better cushioning and lateral support, which is especially welcome during long drives or bumpy trails. Despite its compact size, the Jimny manages to feel surprisingly airy inside thanks to its tall roofline and large windows. Rear seat space is still best suited for short trips or occasional passengers, but the seats can be folded flat to create a practical cargo area. With the rear seats down, the Jimny becomes a capable little adventure hauler, ready for camping gear, tools, or weekend luggage. Now let's talk about what truly defines the Suzuki Jimny, its performance. Under the hood, the 2026 Jimny continues with a reliable and efficient 1.5-liter naturally aspirated petrol engine, tuned slightly for better low-end torque. It produces around 105 horsepower, which may not sound like much on paper, but remember, this car is lightweight and built for control rather than speed. Power delivery is smooth and predictable, making it easy to manage both on-road and off-road. Buyers can choose between a 5-speed manual transmission or a 4-speed automatic, depending on driving preference. On city roads, the Jimny feels nimble and easy to maneuver, thanks to its compact dimensions and tight turning radius. It's not a highway cruiser built for high-speed comfort, but it remains stable and confident at cruising speeds. Where the Jimny truly shines, however, is when the pavement ends. The ladder frame chassis, rigid axles, and Suzuki's All-Grip Pro 4-wheel drive system make the 2026 Jimny a genuine off-road machine. With a proper low-range transfer case, impressive ground clearance, and excellent approach and departure angles, this little SUV can tackle rocky trails, steep inclines, sand, mud, and snow with surprising ease. You feel connected to the terrain beneath you, and that sense of mechanical honesty is something many modern SUVs have lost. The suspension has been slightly refined for 2026, offering better ride comfort without compromising off-road capability. Fuel efficiency is respectable for a vehicle with true 4x4 hardware. In mixed driving conditions, the Jimny delivers around 13 to 15 kilometers per liter, depending on transmission and driving style. It's not trying to compete with hybrid crossovers, but for an authentic off-roader, the efficiency is more than acceptable. Safety has also been improved in the 2026 model. Suzuki has added more advanced driver assistance features, including autonomous emergency braking, lane departure warning, hill hold assist, and stability control optimized for off-road use. Dual airbags, ABS, and traction control come as standard, making the Jimny safer and more confidence-inspiring for everyday driving as well as adventures. Now let's talk about pricing, because this is where the Suzuki Jimny really makes sense. The 2026 Jimny is positioned as an affordable lifestyle off-roader. Prices are expected to start at a competitive level, making it one of the most accessible true 4x4 vehicles on the market. Even fully loaded variants remain significantly cheaper than larger SUVs that don't offer the same level of off-road authenticity. This makes the Jimny an incredible value for enthusiasts, young adventurers, and anyone who wants a vehicle with real character. What makes the 2026 Suzuki Jimny special is not just its specs or features, but the feeling it gives you. It's a car that encourages exploration. It doesn't try to impress with luxury or brute power. Instead, it wins your heart with simplicity, honesty, and capability.